Hey, what's going on, crypto people? It is the crypto siege with another day in the life and the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Good morning. Happy Friday to you. Yeah, so a lot of great stuff came out last night, late afternoon yesterday, and I could not bring it to you guys because we were running around today yesterday with the family and did not have a chance to do the video that I wanted to do. And so, yes, absolutely exciting news. Anything from the Justice Department is a start. It's not, I'm sure it's not what we all wanted to hear, but I think it is a start. I'm going to talk about, I find it very, very interesting that we haven't got anything at this time on from the SEC in regard to XRP and other digital assets, whether they're securities or not. I find that to be really, really interesting. It feels like they're waiting for someone else to make that decision. It really, really does. Chris Larson absolutely is just, speaking his mind and speaking the truth. It's funny too, because I think back to when Greg Kidd was on Link 2 and I was doing he was speaking there. And he mentioned he worked for Ripple, right? Big time successful investor. He worked with Ripple back in the day, and it was a few months ago. He was doing this kind of interview with two other people, and he had mentioned that there was a long road ahead, and because someone kind of hinted at this and this, he said, well, there's some power, and I'm paraphrasing, there's some power for people who don't necessarily want digital assets to succeed and to win. And it got me thinking today about maybe those are the same people that are holding things up with the SEC as well. And here's what I mean by that. You know, these guys, these bankers, these 8 to 10 banks that have been around for a while, they've been around and have relationship with the SEC for a while, right? For a while. So longer, let's put it this way, longer than perhaps Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson has had, right? Those guys were just out there kind of doing their entrepreneurial thing, not a need for a whole lot of communication back and forth with the SEC, right? Prior to Ripple, right? Chris Larson, prior to Ripple. Nope. Garlinghouse, prior to Ripple, not so much, right? But perhaps those banks have been in relation, have a long-term relationship, if you know what I'm saying, right? And interesting, it feels like they're waiting for someone else. The SEC is waiting for perhaps a court hearing on this court case to be heard in terms of how do they look at XRP in terms of security. The Department of Justice reporting and referencing the FinCEN ruling back in 2015, basically not a ruling, but basically saying that they were allowed to sell the XRP is interesting. It's very, very interesting from Attorney Barr that they referenced that. I think that's very, very interesting. So we shall soon see. So what's it going to take? We know that we're getting closer and closer to hearing from the judge in the court case about the XRP as security thing from him or her. I believe it's a her. So we shall see. But it feels like it's that. And if the judge, federal judge, if you will, does that, gives clarity on that, the SEC can run with that and not have to perhaps shake the apple cart, if you will, not fray or tether any long-standing relationships, if you know what I'm saying. All right, guys, so this is your XRP Ripple daily news in around 0 to 10 minutes. So let's do this. Get some shout outs. Well, this came straight from the Justice Department, did it? Yeah. Justice Department. Where is it? Where is it? That's not what I want. That's not what I want. There it is. Attorney General William Barr announces publication of cryptocurrency enforcement framework. Now, I know a lot of people covered this yesterday. Some interesting stuff. Brian Garlinghouse was like, 70 pages and you got like 2 paragraphs on digital assets. He's basically saying you got 69.5 pages saying how, we have to crack down on digital assets because of which is just the biggest front and lie. Oh, all this nefarious and illegal activity in the digital asset space, right? But JP Morgan, right? JP Morgan, $1 billion, like $1 billion fine for again acting fraudulently, and all that he gets and they get, if you will, is a fine. That's it, a fine. But if you and I were to do what he did, yeah, not so much. So, in any case, so I have to be careful with my YouTube thing. They got some extended, what is it? Things you can't say now, because then they won't allow your videos to be monetized. If you go too political or you go to something, they will not let something be monetized. So, yeah, very, very interesting. So, in any case, William Barr, you can do better than that. Come on. But it's a start, at least. But again, when I think about relationships, digital assets is new. They're new to the game. New. The banking system has been around for a long, long time. A long, long time. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying, right? There's relationships, long standing. And so when Greg Kidd kind of referenced or hinted or intimated that it's an uphill battle essentially because of that. Essentially, that's what he was saying. It's because of that. They're the new kids on the block, if you will, Gardenhouse and Larson. That's kind of the reality of the situation. So this is the exciting news here, and I gotta tell you, I was having a great conversation with via text with Deep Mind about this here. And boy, he was excited, and I gotta tell you, I'm excited. I haven't had a chance to go in depth to read this. I'm looking forward to it. But one of the things that I said to him was, this line of credit feels as though it's going to allow SMEs, quote unquote, to share up, right? Free some capital. It's a big win-win. And again, you're not going to want to be that dude, that FI, that SME, that MSB, that bank that's on the outside of the Ripple net looking in. You are just not going to want to be that dude. Anyway, so here's Ashish Barrow talking about this. Interesting. Customers have told us time and again that access to capital is the biggest barrier to growth. He's telling us, right? Scaling quickly is a must. If you're an incumbent with a large balance sheet, that's easy. Like the banks, the top 5, 8 banks, right? If you're an incumbent with a large balance sheet, that's easy. Startups, SMEs, e-commerce companies, unfortunately, they lack the resources to do the same. This is a really, really great thing from Ashish. Now customers using on-demand liquidity can use line of credit, which provides upfront access to capital through a single credit arrangement, simplifying access to solutions that let you scale, enter new markets, and reach new customers. I gotta tell you, the power behind this move, right? Some of these particular SMEs, if you will, that have been kind of, hesitant, that have been kind of, just barely tapping their toes in this whole audio thing. Now they have a full-blown reason to do so. We all talked about that loan department a while back, a few months ago, when we saw that job hire. And here it is. And this, my friends, is just the beginning. And when we go through this Ripple Insights and you see about the use of XRP, Yes, very, very excited. I absolutely love this. All right, so let me read that again. Now, customers using on-demand liquidity can use line of credit, which provides upfront access to capital through a single credit arrangement, simplifying access to solutions that let you scale into new markets and reach new customers. RippleNet customers use one XRP-based arrangement. RippleNet customers use one XRP-based arrangement with flexible repayment that works everywhere ODL is available, regardless of sending destination or local currency, and costs less than traditional providers. That is the big key, costs less than traditional providers. They're getting this working capital is absolutely genius. Line of credit allows you to scale and accelerate your business performance. Pilot customers are already seeing the results. RippleNet is evolving from bi-directional messaging and settlement, liquidity management, to lending. Right? They're growing. They're pivoting. I'm just, because they can do so many things. XRP, you can use it for so many different things. XRP is the key behind what only RippleNet can offer. Stop with this whole dumping XRP on the community. They don't really want XRP to win. They just want to sell all their other stuff. No, the RippleNet and its network effect is the thing. That's the power. Any network and its network effects, that's where the power is. XRP is the key behind what only RippleNet can offer. We're providing customers with financial solutions that were once only available through legacy systems. Now, without the cost and overhead, this is the first of many more to come. This is the first. This is the first of many more to come. I ask you, what are they going to do with XRP at 25 cents in terms of this line of credit? What is that going to look like? 25 cents. What does that look like? I don't know. I would love your thoughts. I just don't feel as though it can be 25 cents and used properly as a line of credit. What is this? The ins and outs of this is going to be hugely important to find out. So here's the article. Fund instant cross-border payments with a line of credit from RippleNet. Can this be done and executed? Obviously, this is in place. They've got people piloting in it already. How can this work at 25 cents successfully? Can it continue on at 25 cents per XRP? I'm not certain. And it's hard to say because we don't know the ins and outs of how this is supposed to work. So today, Ripple launched the line of credit, a new beta service on RippleNet that allows customers using on-demand liquidity to source capital on demand to initiate cross-border payments at scale using the digital asset XRP. I do know that this is going to be the XRP that they currently hold, that Ripple currently holds. Limited access to working capital is one of the biggest barriers to growth for many companies. Unlike incumbents who have large balance sheets that allow them to scale their businesses quickly, many fintechs and small and medium-sized enterprises lack the capital and resources to compete. Faced with stalled growth, customers turn to creating bespoke credit arrangements with each partner in each destination market. Each arrangement requires additional overhead and management, making it a slow, burdensome, and ultimately inefficient process. It's a new day. And Ripple recognizes it, and they went to work putting something together in place. And that's the genius of Ripple. This is a blue ocean strategy. I mean, if Are you kidding? Ripple's line of credit solves this problem for our customers by providing upfront access to capital for every market through one simple credit arrangement, simplifying access to financial solutions that accelerate business performance and scale. This is a dream come true for these SMEs, these e-commerce MSBs. This is a dream come true. It really, really is. And the reason why it is Ripple is wanting more regulatory clarity because they know when given that clarity, look, unfortunately, these other countries around the world wait for the U.S. and it probably has to do something with the dollar being the world's reserve currency. So unfortunately, to really kind of amp up things, the vast majority of nations have to wait, if you will, for the U.S. to give some kind of clarity on a thing. I'm going to put this microphone on. Got the mic on for you guys now. Hopefully you can hear me good. So unfortunately, that's the deal. Unfortunately, Singapore's got their dollar or their stablecoin thing going on. That's great. It's absolutely great. Japan, moving forward without question. I'm still kind of dumbfounded by why isn't there more news about this consortium using XRP, MoneyTap using more XRP? They don't have to wait for US. I just don't understand why we don't hear more about that. All right, so let me go on here. Those using ODL on RippleNet can purchase XRP from Ripple on credit. Those using ODL on RippleNet can purchase XRP from Ripple on credit. Customers are charged one fee on the amount borrowed with no hidden fees and can receive approvals faster than through traditional means. RippleNet customers simply take advantage of one simple XRP-based arrangement anywhere that ODL is available, regardless of the sending destination or fiat currency, and costs a lot less than most other available credit options. And I will also note this as well. Remember when the news came out about Walmart and MoneyGram extending their partnership? Remember that? Walmart, MoneyGram extending their partnership. MoneyGram is using ODL and XRP. United States company. It's a money transmitting business. Is it not? It's a money transmitting business. They're using XRP. United States company using XRP as a money transmitter business. No one's knocking on the doors of the from the SEC or any other United States agency. Why is that? Why is that? How is MoneyGram able to just snatch up this XRP, use it? How is that? Why is that? I'm wondering, most likely, more than likely, they had to get some approval from someone to use this XRP. Is it because it's kind of like barely in the coffers of MoneyGram before it's moved on? That's an interesting thing to think about. MoneyGram, ODL uses XRP, money transmitter business. The operation continues to go on, and more than likely had to be approved from the likes of the SEC. More than likely. In any case, I digress. Let's go a little further. RippleNet customers simply take advantage of one simple XRP-based arrangement everywhere that ODL is available, regardless of sending destination or fiat currency, and cost a lot less than most other available credit options. Line of credit has already been piloted by RippleNet customers who specialize in cross-border money transfers, are experiencing the benefits firsthand, helping these companies grow their business and make global transfers more affordable. And when we heard the Virginia Cleveland the other day on YouTube, I forget the channel that she was on, but she's saying that the cross-border remittances is going to increase by over 100 trillion by 2025, maybe 2027. So it's going to reach a number of 250 trillion. Cross-border is a massive, cross-border remittances is a massive space. 250 trillion. I feel as though that has a lot to do with the kind of delays. I really, really do. Some people are trying to catch up with Ripple. Some people are trying to catch up. Look, there's going to be a few people in that space. Every McDonald's has a Burger King. Every Google has a Yahoo. But Ripple is by far ahead of all of them in that space. Line of credit has already picked up. RippleNet customers, I read that already. For more people, it also opens up opportunities to use the capital freed. We're talking about SMEs here, right? And the likes. It also opens up opportunities to use the capital freed from pre-funded accounts and further invest in their businesses to enter new markets and reach new customers. It is an absolute win-win. RippleNet uses technology to deliver financial solutions vital for businesses that were only once offered by multinational banks. You see what they're saying there? Bank of America gets it, by the way. Bank of America gets what's going on. Bank of America has pivoted. They've pivoted. They know this DLT is here to stay. They know the power of Ripple's technology. You throw in the changes to the Dodd-Frank rule, and they realize that what is it? I want to say a revenue stream, for the most part, has been cut out, and they're looking to the next revenue stream, and they're going to use DLT to do so. RippleNet uses technology to deliver financial solutions vital for businesses that were once only offered by multinational banks. And I reference back to the early conversation of this video in terms of the holdup in these long-standing relationships. Anyway, without the cost and overhead of legacy systems. By leveraging distributed ledger technology and XRP, the universal asset, how about that? Might as well just have said the supranational asset. The universal asset for the exchange of value worldwide. Ripple can deliver access to services that were not previously possible. Line of credit is the latest step in Ripple's vision to enable the internet of value and break down the barriers in finance. It's an exclusive new service that financial institutions and money service providers can use to consistently provide customers with cost-effective, real-time, cross-border payments, that $250 trillion space by 2027. Here's a note that I think is important to read. DeepMind pointed this out to me, and I'll share it with you guys. Shout out to DeepMind. Line of credit is only for use by eligible institutional RippleNet customers and not by consumers, retail customers, or the general public. Availability varies by jurisdiction and is subject to change. The line of credit is treated as a form of payment to finance a purchase of XRP and is not a lease or loan of XRP for tax purposes. I absolutely love the line of credit is treated as a form of payment to finance a purchase of XRP. This is absolutely outstanding news. Absolutely outstanding news. And just like Ashish Burla, listen, this is important to note here. Was it on number 5 or number 4? There it is. It was on number 5. We're providing customers with financial solutions that were only once, I don't know why I keep saying that wrong, that were once only available through legacy systems. Now we're doing it without the cost and overhead. This is the first of many more to come. This is the first of many more to come. This is some really, really, really good stuff. Absolutely, really, really great stuff. Galgatron was actually pretty excited about this. He actually tweeted some positive stuff. Right? He was actually really, really positive and said some really good stuff about this. So I'm excited about it, guys. I think it's great news. And just like Ashish Burla said, it's just the beginning, the first of many to come. Absolutely excited about that. So listen, the court case hearing on the ruling, we got to be patient. It's going to come sometime, hopefully this year. Ripple Swell Global is going to be interesting. They just, I just got something in my email from them about the lineup, the speakers in the lineup. I should have left that out, but I closed out that page. But in either case, wow. It's going to be some good stuff. There it is, announcing Ripple Swell Global, the speaker lineup and agenda. So interesting stuff. We'll see. I know they're going to be doing, some video highlights on ripple.com/invite insights. Oh, that's not the lineup. Oh, let's see here. So that will be cool to see. But, and then that's coming here in a week or so. There it is there. Select your time zone. Interesting stuff. Networking and matchmaking. RippleNet on-demand liquidity demo. 5:30 in the morning. What in the wide world? 5:30 in the morning. Yeah, exciting stuff. So that's day 1. Then day 2, keynote broadcast. Oh, so this is some great stuff. Look forward to it. It's coming soon. There it is, October 14th and 15th. I mean, it's just around the corner. Really, really excited to hang out and check this out live. That would be really, really cool. So guys, listen, I hope you understand where you are as early adopters in this new asset class. Hodl strong, hodl strong through the markets. Regulatory clarity is coming. I know it's not soon enough for us, but it is coming. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to end this video like I do all of my videos and remind you guys of this. That old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather us remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating? Or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know, that the battle for you has already been fought. And the victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya. Bye. Did I hit cloud? Oh no.